by this FCT icon. And we are determined to fight until we get justice. Our lawyer is also here, like I said, that our lawyer will speak with us and tell us the next court case. The next court day for this case. We will continue to fight politically, legally, until we get justice for our comrades.
Greatest Nigerian people.
Great.
Greatest Nigerian people.
Great.
Ever conscious, ever giddy. Roped as a lawyer, so I think that some of the things I say and I do was in front of the court. We just finished from the court now. We in further search of justice for our comrade Alex Ogbu.
Why let's see why you understand? Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our victory. There is victory for victory. There is victory for us in the struggle for Nigeria. There is victory for us. Forward, ever, backward, never. In the struggle for Nigeria. There is Mama, hold this thing up.
Hey, you hold it up.
Yes. Very good.
No, let him use it. Let him use it. Let him use it.
That's the microphone. You can also use it. This is the microphone.
So what that?
No, somebody go. Don't want to. Let somebody go listen while you use the microphone. To talk. Yeah.
The matter for the enforcement of the fundamental rights to life of the deceased comrade Alex Ogbu, who was killed brutally by the Nigerian police force on the 21st day of January 2020, came up today for hearing. As expected, the police were not in court, neither were they represented by counsel. The matter was slated today for hearing of the state application, and we informed the court that we're ready to proceed with today's proceedings. But His Lordship decided, in his own wisdom, that one more hearing date be afforded them to see if they will come to court and honor the hearing notice issued by the court against the 18th day of February 2021. But meanwhile, in the interim, the judge also raised a particular issue, which is to the fact that there is a pending complaint pending before the National Human Rights Commission over the same police brutality that led to the death of the deceased comrade Alex Ogbu. We informed the court that yes, we are aware of that particular proceedings, but since the matter is already in court and the judge insists on the same matter, we intend to proceed before the FCT High Court in Metama, Abuja. So it was on that ground and that basis that the court adjourned for hearing for the 18th day of February 2021 to hear the substantive application in this particular matter.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We
We shall always fight for our right. Yes, in our midst today, in this struggle for justice for our slain comrade, Ogbu, we have in solidarity our leader, our dogged, our indefatigable, unshakable, and fearless comrade. Comrade Baba, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and good afternoon to everyone. We are here in support of the call for justice for Comrade Ogbu, who represents, who is a symbol of police brutality. And as you are aware, last year was a major foundational protest in this country to force the scrapping of SARS. What has happened to Ogbu must be understood within the context of repression and suppression of peaceful protests across the country, of which even I, that standing in front of you, is a regular victim. Ogbu was killed while he was covering protests by Shiites. Don't forget that the Buhari regime also killed over 1,000 Shiites in one night. So when you are talking about Ogbu, you must not forget about the crimes against humanity that this government has perpetrated over the last 5 or 6 years that it had been in power. And it is within that context that we are in court today to ask for justice, not only on behalf of Ogbu, but on behalf of others. In fact, on our way to this small press conference, we found people who had been in prison for 7 years, tortured. One of them had his nails pulled with pliers by Nigerian policemen. All of them had gun injuries in the legs. This is the same country where they said they have ended police brutality, or they plan to end police brutality. I saw, while I was detained between January 1st and January 11th, the place they call Abattoir, where people are still being tortured. I was personally beaten up by policemen. You can see my broken nose. What I'm telling you is that they have not ended SARS, and you can't end SARS without ending the people who perpetrate impunity in Nigeria. And that is President Muhammadu Buhari himself, who is the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of impunity in Nigeria today. So we ask that Nigerians not forget Ogbu, not forget his little daughter, who probably did never really know her father. And that's the sad part about this. And the saddest part is that even when they are summoned to come to court, they refuse to appear because they don't believe even in our judicial system, I think. So that is where we are, and I hope Nigerians will continue to rise and stand up wherever they are. We have a long way to go, and we have serious battles on our hands against the police, army, civil defense, customs, but most importantly, against this chief herdsman in Aso Rock, who doesn't believe in human rights and who doesn't believe that anybody should live if they are opposed to his government. That's the battle in our hands, but we'll fight wherever we can, and we are standing firmly and strongly with the family of Ogbu, a journalist who was doing his legitimate duties and who was killed by police that did not even want to admit that they have done something wrong. So thank you so much. I'll say, a luta continua, Victoria Asata. Thank you.
Yes, we also have in our midst the wife of our slain comrade, Madam Francisca.
I've said what I need.
Madam, do you have anything you want to say as we remember today? Today is exactly 1 year our comrade was killed at Bega bus stop.
I want to thank everybody that has been with me and is still with me on this fight for justice. The fight for justice has not been easy. The system has been frustrating, but all the same, with God's strength and with great people beside me like you have all been, I won't give up until we get to the end of the matter. And like I rightly said on the day of the candle night, that I was not just fighting for my husband, that there are other people that could become victims. And after that, there are several people that have become victims of trigger-happy police officers, drunk police officers, police officers that do not have the training, mentally imbalanced police officers that have killed and rendered women widows, children fatherless, families hungry because they left them without a breadwinner. I thank God for the strength for the journey so far, and I still ask for more strength so that eventually, one day, I don't know when, but I know one day that this fight will be won. Thank you very much.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always